Alrighty. Hello, D-Gens. Welcome to Degenerate Takes. I, of course, am the Brofix one, AJ. Happy Super Bowl Sunday, February 8th, 2026. Hope you're having a great day, ready for a great day, and ready for an incredible Super Bowl. Patriots, Seahawks, Super Bowl 60 coming at us tonight. I'm ready to break it all down, talk about my favorite picks for the day, and then just cruise off, enjoy the rest of the Waste Management Open, and get ready for Super Bowl Sunday. But before we go any further, I do just want to take a moment, shout out to everyone here on Rumble, over on YouTube, TikTok. Y'all are the best. If you like what we're cooking, please hit those like buttons, hit the follow buttons. Does help out a lot more than you know. But let's get into it. Let's break her down. Patriots, Seahawks. I mean, a Super Bowl that really nobody had even an inkling about, a thought about going into this season. 60-1 was both of these teams to make the Super Bowl and to win the Super Bowl at that. And now here we are with the Seahawks and the Patriots. Seahawks having one of the most having an incredible season. Only Mike Macdonald, the head coach, his second year with this team. They go ahead and bring in Sam Darnold this offseason, make a couple other moves, get Cooper Kupp in there, Rashid Shaheed at the trade deadline, and they have a defense that they are calling the dark side. And let me tell you, brother, it's got to be the dark side to a lot of offenses here in the NFL. And it has been, as we've seen, not only making great work in the regular season, but then going through the the 49ers and the Rams for a third time. Facing those teams three times. It's hard to beat a team once. It's hard to beat a team twice. It's hard to see a team three times in one season and still come out victorious. And that is exactly what the Seahawks did. And then on the other side, oh, baby, they're back. They're back, and they're back with a vengeance. Hope you enjoyed the break from the New England Patriots, the Chiefs. We sacrificed the Chiefs so the Patriots could get back to the promised land. And that seems to be what happened here. Couple of down years after Brady left. You know, Belichick doesn't have the best time towards the end of his tenure there. He leaves. They go ahead and bring in Gerard Mayo. Doesn't work out well there, but lucky enough for the New England Patriots. What happened that year that Gerard Mayo was the head coach of the Patriots? Well, the Tennessee Titans would make one of the most questionable moves in recent history in the NFL, and they would go ahead and fire Mike Vrabel. And then he comes home. He comes home with a quarterback that was showing a lot of promise in his rookie year, brings in Stephon Diggs, gets that defense back up and going, and the New England Patriots are back, baby. They're back. Now, a lot will be said about their regular season. Did they absolutely chokehold everybody? Did they put up more points than them? Did they play better football? Absolutely. But you can't shy away from the absolute fact that it was one of the weaker schedules in the NFL, and that is one of the bonuses of being a last place team going into the next year. But outside of that, the Patriots still absolutely reloaded, looking good, looking sharp, and looking like the New England Patriots dynasty of old, with Mike Vrabel now at the helm. The public has been speaking on this. The public has been talking on this game. It is very clear who most of the public thinks is going to win this one, and that would be the Seattle Seahawks. Getting 58% of the bets, 53% of the money on the 4.5, and that line has not moved off 4.5 since opening this opening line after the championship games. And still, 72% of the bets, 61% of the money coming in on Seahawks money line. Public all over the Seattle Seahawks points and on the money line, along with over the 45.5, the total. 68% of the bets, 58% of the money. The public is ready for a high-scoring Super Bowl matchup. They are ready for fireworks, and they are ready for the Seattle Seahawks. Just a short flight away. Bless. Good morning, brother. How you doing? Just a short flight away from Seattle down there to San Francisco. Can they get it done? Now, I've looked at this game every single which way, and that's the benefit of just having a Super Bowl and just being able to just handicap one game, two games in the NFL, in college football, et cetera, et cetera. And you try to talk to yourself on both sides. At least that's what I do when I handicap game. I come in and I'm like, all right, why are the Seahawks going to win by 4? Why are the Patriots going to cover 4.5? Okay, let's go to the next one. Why are the Seahawks going to win this game? Why are the Patriots going to win this game? Why is this going over? Why is this going under? You got to start looking at it every which way. Well, if X, Y, Z happens, then Z is going to go to A, B, C, D, and then you get the equation. Something like that. I don't know. I've never been good at math. But but at the end of the day, there is a couple of things that I don't think are being talked about enough when it comes to which team has an edge. You look at the New England Patriots. Everything is sound. Everything is in front of them. It only matters this week. What's going on in Seattle? Well, Clint Kubiak's about to be named the Raiders head coach after the Super Bowl. So he's going to be out of there. Sam Darnold, I mean, is he going to be looking for an extension, or what are they doing there? I think there's a little more distractions coming out of Seattle, like when it comes to coaching staff, front office, et cetera, et cetera. Whereas New England, it seems business as usual. And then you also talk about head coaches. What's one thing that Mike Vrabel has over Mike Macdonald? Multiple Super Bowl appearances. Is that as a head coach? No. But he's been under the lights. He's seen the bright lights. He's done everything today. He's done everything, and he knows how to win those games. I'll be honest. Bless, here you go, brother. I'm all over the Patriots today. I'm all over the Patriots today. I love Patriots plus 4.5. I love Patriots on the money line. I think this is going to be a defensive heavy game. I absolutely, this is going to be won and lost in the trenches for both of these squads. Who can get the run game established? Who can get a couple of explosive plays? And most importantly, who's going to make the mistakes? Because both teams very, very sound, don't get a lot of penalties. They're good at putting up points. But damn, who's going to make that one mistake? Who's going to make that two mistakes? And now one thing, and I'm not going to come out here. I'm not going to say, oh, well, Sam Darnold's going to go out and see ghosts, because we've seen him now, not only during the regular season, but in the postseason, being able to throw an early interception, bounce back, win the football game, and not throw another one. And I think that's a lot to say about Sam Darnold's development as a quarterback since, he has been in New York. And it's amazing what happens when you give a solid quarterback some good weapons. And the Seattle Seahawks definitely do have that. 100% do have that. However, again, I think it's not their time. That's not the storyline right now. It doesn't feel like that. And the Patriots, everyone wants to say, well, they're so young, they're so inexperienced, yada, yada. I get that. But again, the ignorance is bliss. You don't know what you don't know. And damn it, they're doing what they need to. But AJ, the Patriots, I get the Patriots had an easy schedule. But if they were a college football team and we're talking about, Georgia versus Southern Missouri or something like that, and Georgia goes out there and absolutely puts a 60 burger on them. I mean, that's essentially what the Patriots were doing against a lot of these teams. They were putting up good numbers. They were, creating good opportunities for them. And I think it's going to, pay dividends for them. Now, am I worried that, Drake May and everything, it's going to be a little rocky against that Seattle defense early? Yeah, absolutely. I think both teams are going to have offensive issues early, especially in the first quarter. It's going to be a lot of feeling out, trying to establish the run, trying to get that one leg up. And that's why one thing I do like a lot today, I do absolutely love first quarter under. I do love the first quarter under 7.5 at -115. I do think this is going to go under. I don't know. I think first half goes. I think it's there. It's going to be a lot of feeling out. Bless. I really do. And both defenses being so stingy, both quarterbacks not going to be wanting to make a mistake early. I think it's going to lead to a lot of runs, a couple of 3-and-outs, maybe a field goal here and there. But if anything, I think they both score. They at least get field goals on their first drives and everything like that. But I do like under 7.5 in the first quarter. With that, what else did I have on the scoring? Hold on. Exact total, no. Both teams to score, yeah. 10 or more. Oh, they took it away. It was there's one bet where it was like score 3 or more in the first half or in the first quarter, and I like that. This Pat year, yeah, I'm with you, Bless. I think the Patriots are going to get it. What other? I have some fun ones. I'm not going to lie. Well, let's go to the OG ones here. Coin toss, baby. Coin toss. Listen, tails never fails. I'm resting on that one. Tails never fails. Give me tails on this one. At minus 102, I do appreciate the sports books giving us a little bit better of a line than years previous. It feels like they've been getting, a little bit more generous on that. It's been, when it was first really legalized and popular, it was minus 115, minus 110. And now we're sitting, at minus 102, 105 at some books. So I do appreciate the books doing that. I do like tails at minus 102, though. And I do think the Seahawks will win it. I don't know. Something in my gut tells me Seahawks will be winning that coin toss. Let's go touchdown scores. And here we go. It's the Super Bowl. It's the last chance that we get here to bet on things. So I'm taking a couple of Hail Mary shots here in the first touchdown scorer market. First one that I am sitting on, first touchdown scorer. Where is he? Give me Jake Bobo at plus 5K. I like Jake Bobo at plus 5K for first touchdown score. He's been a solid piece in this Seahawks offense, and I think he's understated, but still has all the skill in the world, and will be able to get open and be that good third or second option for Sam Darnold. And so I do like Jake Bobo to score the first touchdown. And then another one I really like. Where is he at? Give me Drake May to run one in for a first touchdown. I'm going to sprinkle that one. I'm going to take a half a unit on each of them. I like it. I think those are two solid first touchdown scores if you're looking for a long shot. Now, if you really want to, maybe win a bet, I am kind of leaning on JSN and Ramondre. Or Travion, excuse me. No, Ramondre. Yeah, Ramondre. And JSN I don't hate. I also don't hate AJ Barner at plus 1,200. I think that might be worth a little bit of a sprinkle if you're looking just first touchdowns. But now we get into just straight up touchdown scores. Where are those? I'm sorry, I got my list here, so I just got to make sure I got it. I do like, and sprinkle at your own, excuse me, whatever I'm trying to say. I do like Hunter Henry at plus 240 to score a touchdown, and I don't hate the value of Stephon Diggs at plus 240 as well. And Drake May at plus 280. And this isn't I think all three of these are going to hit. This is I'm going to spread out a couple of units here across a couple of bets. And I think, I'll be even out. I'll be profitable at the end if at least a couple hit. There we go. Finish your sentence, AJ. Give me the Seattle defense at plus 400 as well, and New England's defense and special teams at plus 475. And again, when you are out there placing your prop bets, please read the fine print. If it just says New England defense, it's not going to give you a special teams touchdown. Same thing with Seattle. And also, if it's just defense, just check if Rashid Shaheed is a special team or two on the touchdown list. Y'all think I'm probably crazy. Give me Jake Bobo plus 1,100. I think he's got I think there's a lot of value with Jake Bobo today, especially with the touchdown markets. I think he's going to be a solid option for y'all. Hunter Henry, I got. Yup. I don't hate Cooper Kupp at 280, but I like AJ Barner a lot more at 240 if we're just talking Seahawks touchdown scores. I don't hate that. And then, Rashid Shaheed. But I don't think Rashid Shaheed, if he scores a touchdown today, it's going to be an offensive play. The Patriots are not going to kick to him. I don't care. The Patriots special team is solid too, but I don't care. They ain't going to kick to him. And I'm fine with that. But that's why I'm like 280 and plus 280. I think you need to jack that up a little bit more. And people are probably thinking like, oh, well, he might get loose on special teams. Yeah, he might, but again, I don't think the Patriots are going to be kicking the ball to him or giving him any opportunities. What else do we got here? Ooh, let's go player props. All right, we haven't done props yet. Player props yet. We got touchdowns. Couple just fun MVP picks that I think could happen if the games go one way or the other. If this does end up being a serious defensive game, I think Christian Gonzalez at plus 150,000 is a good option to look at. If he starts, if need a couple of picks and need a touchdown, but he could, if this does end up being a heavy defensive game, Christian Gonzalez is a guy that I'm going to be looking to for the Patriots to create turnovers and create opportunities for them to get there. So I like a little sprinkle of Christian Gonzalez at plus 150,000. And where is he? You guys know who I'm looking for. There he is. Give me my boy Jake Bobo. Again, just a little sprinkle on the MVP ones. Realistically, if we're going to be 100% with each other, I do like, Drake May and Sam Darnold at plus 115, plus 230. If the Patriots win, I do think Drake May will get it, and kind of, Matthew Stafford was MVP, but come on, man, I won the Super Bowl type thing. Look, Ramondre Stevenson, Stephon Diggs, Kenneth Walker III, JSN, et cetera, if you are looking to sprinkle a little bit on that. What else? Player to score 3 touchdowns, Super Bowl MVP position. Interceptions thrown. I don't hate Sam Darnold at over a half at minus 140. Both of them at minus 140. I don't hate either of those, if we're going to be completely honest. I think we will see a little, not sloppy play, but, a little trigger happy, getting ready to go, especially early. Where was my receivers? Did I have receptions? Yeah, there we go. Receptions made. Where are we? There we go. I like Kayshon Boutte over 2.5 at plus 100. I think he's going to get involved. They're going to need to get him involved. So give him 3 looks. I like that a lot. Cooper Kupp over 3.5 at plus 120. The Patriots and Seahawks, they're going to try to clamp down, Stephon Diggs and JSN. And so they're going to need to look to other places. You could also look at AJ Barner. You could also look at Hunter Henry, Matt Collins. I don't hate that either. I actually do have Hunter Henry. Where is he? Where are you at, Hunter? Did I miss you? Maybe they took it down. Or I'm blind. No, I'm not seeing Hunter Henry. Interesting. They took that down. Huh. Oh, well. But yeah, Sam Darnold over half an interception. What else am I missing? Kicking, no. Defensive, no. Passing, no. Touchdown. Oh, this is just players. Let's go. Scoring props, baby. Oh, yeah. We're getting in the weeds now. There they go. Both teams to squares. Do they have the first quarter? Because I like that bet a lot. Squares first quarter, no thank you. Squares first half, no thank you. They took it down, didn't they? Those bastards. Oh, there it is, first quarter. I do like 3 or more, yes, at plus 140 now. I am on, first quarter under 7.5, and so I am trying to thread the needle here and just hope they just 2 field goals and that's it to end the quarter. But I do think plus 140, we are getting a little bit of value there. Get those field goals going. I like it a lot. First team to reach points, 20 points. I'm going with neither at plus 650. I do think this is going to be chippy, not going to be as offensively, aggressive as you think. And so I think we're going to be looking at, maybe a 17 to 15, 17 to 12 type of a game here. It's going to be funky. I wouldn't be shocked to see a safety in this one either. But with that, I do got to go ahead and throw a plus 2,200 on a scoregami. Yes, it's this bet I take every Super Bowl. We love the scoregamis. Anything else that I have? Oh, drive. That's what I wanted. First play. No. Never mind. They took it down. Nope, there it is. Stephon Diggs to record a reception on the first drive. I like that at minus 115. I think you're getting really good odds there. But yeah. Again, I'm on the Patriots today. I do think they get it done against the Seahawks under first quarter, 7.5, all the touchdown scores and everything like that. I'm ready for the Super Bowl, and I hope you are too. I got to go get some wings ready and throw them on the Traeger and get those bad boys going. But hey, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Shout out to everyone here on Rumble, over on YouTube, X, TikTok. Y'all are the best. If you like what we're cooking, please hit those like buttons, hit the follow buttons. Does help us out a lot more than you know. But with all of that, have an incredible Super Bowl Sunday. Enjoy the last football game of the season. Good luck. God bless. I've been the Brofict One, AJ. I'll see you next time on Degenerate Takes.